My pros and cons of College of Charleston as a sophomore. I've said this before, but I've always wanted to go to College of Charleston ever since I was like 13. The city is absolutely gorgeous and you're always going to have a bunch of things to do around the city. The only downside to that is that a lot of the fun things that you would be able to do are probably going to be out of reach if you're a freshman because you're not going to have your car most likely. Like going to the beach and just like little events in the other towns nearby. The weather is great the majority of the year. This year it didn't get cold until December. That being said, you're not going to be going to the beach after September. As far as academics go, I've had really great experiences in all of my classes. I really do like all of my teachers and there are a lot of resources out there. Like any college, I think that there's always going to be bad professors, but you kind of just have to check that whenever you're registering for classes. There's something called Rate My Professor that's really helpful. This is different from the last time I made a video, but I am in a sorority now and I absolutely love the Greek life. The Greek life at Charleston is definitely not as intimidating as other schools. I loved Rush. I thought it was so fun. It's just not as scary as bigger schools. A lot of people seem pretty concerned about the party life at Charleston. I think that there's plenty of things to do. If you're looking for it, you'll find something. I definitely have more cons this year than I did whenever I was a freshman. One thing that's really been bothering me about Charleston recently is the lack of school spirit. I went in not really caring that we didn't have a football team. There's just a very big lack of it feeling like a college. It feels a lot more like you're just living in a city and kind of like going to classes rather than being in a school. And that's why I would really recommend joining a sorority because it helps you feel a lot more involved within the school. I've seen a lot of people say that they leave Charleston because they think that the people like are cliquey or they don't like the people here. You kind of have to find your people. So whenever I first got to Charleston, I like kind of had the same issue. I was like, I don't really know if like these are my people. You will find your group. You just kind of have to like go searching for it. I feel like that's how it is everywhere. My sorority is what helped me find that. Another huge downside to Charleston is just how expensive it is. I came to college with like $3,000 freshman year. I had a job in school and I still was somehow like burning through my money even though I was like using my meal plan and everything and I wasn't shopping. A lot of people make it out to be a super like beachy town, like you're going to be going to the beach all the time, but unless you have your car it's really difficult. And even having your car like sometimes it's difficult to go to the beach because it is 20 minutes away. I think this is going to be my last con, but housing is a nightmare in Charleston. It's just really, really expensive. Most of the housing, at least like closer to campus, is going to run you like almost $1,800 plus a month, which is kind of ridiculous. That's just kind of like how it is being in a city. If you guys want me to do another one, I definitely can. I probably have so much more to say, but I just thought I would make another one since you guys really liked the one that I made last year.